Hello everybody, welcome back to another review. And today we're doing one that is a little bit different. These are my first customs that have ever been finished, ironically enough. And it is in celebration of the 15 years of one of my childhood shows, and that is Ninjago. Keep in mind these are my first customs, so they're not the best, I won't lie. But I did make the 4 Ninja. And we're going to do a review on them today. Hopefully you guys like them. They are based off the T13 models. I got them off Amazon. Pose extremely well. I will show that later. First, we're going to go ahead and get into the accessories. And they all come with the same pair of hands. So I'm only going to show it once, and I'll do that now. They come with 2 weapon gripping hands. And these just snap right onto the arms very simply. You get 2 open hands. And 2 fisted hands. Their weapons, I'll explain where I got them, how I got them, how I made them, stuff like that. So first we have Kai's sword, which it came with the model. I just painted the actual blade silver. I think it turned out alright. There's a little bit of paint chip right there, but overall pretty good. Zane's shurikens came from a 2012 TMNT action figure. Jay was part of the second part of this custom, which is I made 3 skeletons, and they came with bone nunchucks. I put some clay around there, make them smooth, and painted them. And finally, Cole's, which was the hardest to make, his scythe. This is the actual sword. I shaved down the handle part. This is a scythe from the Fortnite Jazzwares line that I used to collect, but I don't care about anymore. Glued it there, and then added this thin layer of white masking tape just to give it a wrap effect. And that is actually all for the accessories. So let's go ahead and get into each ninja, and then we'll get into their posability. So here is Kai up first. As you can see, the legs are just plain T13. The belt has the little straps right there, and it does go all the way around pretty evenly in my opinion. This is the actual gi part, his undershirt. The logos are a little botched, but it's okay. Then you do have the ropes wrapping all the way around. And his eyes are a little spaced far apart, but I don't mind. All of this is paint, except for this. I used white paint and then used a brown paint marker to go over top of it because it wouldn't stick. Then next up we have Jay, which same thing, completely blue down here. Got the nice belt. That does go all the way around. He's got his ropes as well. Same technique. The J Lightning logo, the gi going down, undershirt. And I did include his split eyebrow. Next up we have Zane, which is probably the cleanest one that came out with because they're so easy to just use my fine line markers on a white figure. Might do white figures from now on, honestly. They're just going to take longer. But everything is white except for this belt that wraps around. Did the ropes, the ice logo, the gi, his undershirt, and then his thick eyebrows. And then Cole, which was the hardest in my opinion, because you couldn't just use a fine marker on him, so I had to mix a gray that would look popping, made the belt out of it, used it to paint the actual gi part, and then a lighter gray on the undershirt. His earth logo got the ropes that do go all the way around, and for his eyebrows I did give him the bushy ones. I will stand them all up next to each other. I think they look better that way. And I think okay, guess not. They're around almost 6 inches. They scale pretty well, in my opinion. Not that it matters, they're kind of their own thing in my collection. But I will show how the accessories go in, because some of them are a little bit tricky. With Kai, obviously his sword just slides right in. Same with Jay and his nunchucks. Cole's also slides right in. It is a little bit looser, but it works. And Zane's, since it doesn't use T13 parts, was very tricky. You have to put them in sideways like this to get a firm grip. But it does usually work. There we go. And that is my 4 Ninjago customs. I will do another review on the skeletons soon, but not my next video. Hope you enjoy them as much as I do. I think they look pretty nice for first customs, and I'm gonna go ahead and get into some posing for these guys, and that'll be all for this. I actually just realized I did not show off the articulation, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that with Zane real quick. So he has great head movement, can look that far up, that far down. It can't really rock side to side that much unless you tilt the neck, then it can, which works. For his shoulders, it's on this weird hinge thing, so they can't really go back or forward, but they can go up this much, down this much. Do have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, giving great range, and it is a ball joint at the end of here, so it can move all the way around, hinge everything. Ab crunch with the first one, he can look that much forward, that much back, and with both, he can go that much forward, not much back. These things have great range. He does have drop down hips. You can kick forward that much, back that much. Got a nice thigh swivel, double joint knees, giving great range. Ball joint at the bottom of the foot, so it can go back, forward, rock a little bit, and there is toe articulation. Sorry I forgot to do the articulation for a second. Glad I remembered. And now we're gonna get into the posing. You know what? They might not be perfect, but whew, they pose like a dream. This is everything I've wanted since I was a little kid, being able to actually pose my Ninjago figures, and this just makes it beautiful. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.